has the right to protest, to exercise their First Amendment constitutional rights. But it's a totally different matter when that crosses over into violence and impeding federal authorities and threatening federal authorities. And so folks who are funding such operations, knowing that that's where the funds are going, then that absolutely is something that is a legitimate target of investigation and where there's a need for accountability. I'll tell you, in California, when we saw these riots in LA last year, we know this was happening. You remember these scenes of officers having Molotov cocktails thrown at them, commercial dumpsters used as battering rams. One of the groups, Chirla, that was using these encrypted chats, Signal, to tell folks where immigration authorities were in real time, they were actually funded overwhelmingly by the state of California, receiving $34 million and some federal funds. So I've actually introduced a bill called the No Tax Dollars for Riots Act to make sure that these groups don't continue to receive federal funding.
So here's the thing. What can Tom Homan do to stop all this? He's in Minnesota. U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli tweeted, Antifa tactics are in full display in Minnesota. Antifa agitates to get a response from law enforcement, then inflames the public with their narrative. Nobody likes to see shootings on the streets in Minnesota. Nobody wants that. But the fact remains, these are organized networks that are not, many of them are not from Minnesota. This is not a grassroots protest.
Well, that's right. And where there is an organized effort to actively contravene or interfere with the enforcement of federal law, and certainly where force or violence or threats are being used to pursue that objective, that is a violation of the law, and it should be investigated, and there should be accountability. And we should also assure that the groups that are funding this, knowing that these funds are going to be used for illegal activity, there needs to be accountability there as well. And we certainly, as I was saying before, should make sure that public funding is not going to these groups, as we know happened in California with the group Chirla that was at the center of the LA riots and essentially was a wholly owned subsidiary of the state of California.
Well, it's pretty sad. I did find a photo. I want you to see it because I want you to understand. I've uncovered this photo, and this particular photo shows Donald Trump caught in the very act. Here's a video of Donald Trump being busted in the very act of Don Lemon, illegally arresting Don Lemon. Look at that. I don't know why Donald Trump, the president, would do such a thing, but when I saw this video, when I saw this particular picture right here, I was kind of disturbed myself. I said, this looks like familiar. This almost looked like what happened to that St. George Floyd. Don't understand why Donald Trump would do such a thing, but there you have it, folks. He did it. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're getting some of that global warming freeze, because it's global warming everywhere. Now, don't forget that the global warming is caused, when you see freezing, is because of global warming. When you see extreme heat, is because of global warming. When you see jackasses burning down the city, it's because of global warming. Everything is because of global warming, because the leftist has told us is the quintessential thing that's destroying the earth and making people act a fool. Maybe it's global warming, the reason that they're acting a damn fool down there in Minneapolis and LA. Did you see LA today? It reminded me of, I think it was 92, wasn't it? When they had all the riots in 92, when what's the fella name got the hell beat out of him? Rodney King. They beat the hell out of that boy, drug him out the truck, whatever. But he forgave him. He says that, can we all just get along? I can tell you this right now, we can't get along with the left because those SOBs are plenty dangerous. Wait a minute, I didn't click over on my other screen. It's Clever's fault. We got a video. We do have a video that I was gonna try to get up tomorrow for Doc and Clever Station. I finally got Clever to do one with me. She did some cooking for us. It's delicious. I'm so damn full right now. I want to take a nap, but I can't do it. Anyway, LA is rioting. You didn't see that. Now I know some of y'all was kind of excited because the Epstein files was released. I did find a couple of things that was funny in the Epstein files. That I think his name is Brett Ratner He is the director of Melania's new film. He's in the files, by the way. Director of Melania's new film. They said it was a success. They say that it was one of the biggest grossing documentaries in the last 10 years. And the left was trying to destroy that. But this, I don't know who he is, but he's the director, Brett Ratner. And maybe that's why one of the reasons Donald Trump didn't want to let it out. So just throw that out there. Also, you remember the guy who used to play on The Lifestyle and Rich and Famous? I think his name was Robin Leach, right? Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. Well, he's in the Epstein files too. According to, I think they say he was at one of the islands. I'm not for sure. And this is the one that shocked me more than anyone, don't. Remember when Don Lemon was just arrested? Well, over on TMZ, the host over there who's shacking up with a fella, he was against the Harvey Levin. He's in the Epstein files too. I noticed that TMZ didn't cover that. I don't understand why TMZ didn't cover that Harvey Levin was in the Epstein files. He was described as a good friend who could help run global PR efforts to defend convicted pedophiles, according to the files. Now, I'm just going by what the files said. So somebody needs to ask Harvey Levin, whose TMC is always running around, sticking their microphone in people's faces. Maybe we should ask him, why were you such good friends with Epstein, going to protect the pervs? And also they say Mr. Al Gore, Mr. Climate Change himself, they said that he was blackmailing him and the people who like climate change, fake climate change. I've always been against this whole climate change thing, trying to force you to recycle, get you to eat a bunch of worms and things. Talking about climate change. Hell no, I'm not scared of climate change. But Al Gore was in the files also. We know Bill Clinton was in there. Bill Clinton had been speaking up since they did this dump. He's been speaking up for ICE. Against ICE. That's what he's been doing. So we know Bill Clinton's there, but I didn't know Al Gore was in there. Also, they said the wife of the new mayor of New York, Zohran Mamdani, they call him, his mom was in the files too now. And that's how he got elected. So she supposedly was friends with Ghislaine Maxwell, was at her house in 2009, so may have a lot to do with, and we know Bill Clinton was there, and Jeff Bezos was in there also, Mr. Amazon. But the one I found was the funniest though, out of all the ones they found. It's like 3 million pages of stuff, a bunch of information. And people haven't went through all of it, but I did find it was funny, Bill Gates again. But this time, according to the dump, Bill Gates gave his wife an STD from a Russian whore that he was sleeping with, that Epstein set him up with. According to the emails, he was asking for some type of penicillin, what's the other name of it? Antibiotics, that he can trick and slip in Melania's drinks or something, because he didn't want to tell her that he, what's her name? Melinda, I'm sorry, did I say Melania? Melinda. I'm sorry, Melinda. I've been saying Melania. Melinda, Bill Gates' wife, Melinda Gates. But Melinda Gates, he was supposed to try to slip her some antibiotics in her drink because he didn't want to tell her that he gave her a venereal disease. According to these files, Big Titty Bill Gates is in there with them C cups. He's in there. Can you imagine the Russian girl who had to sleep with him? Because he was butt naked. Can you? Oh, I'm about to throw up just even thinking about it. But he was in the file, and they don't say how old the girl was. She could have been of age. They don't really say it. But according to this, that's now you notice that the Democrats are silent about the Epstein files again, right? Do you really think the Democrats care about child molesting? Do you even think the Republicans really care about convicting child molesters? That is the crime that all of them ignore. That's why, and President Trump was trying to protect some of his friends in there too. Maybe he was trying to protect the guy who was doing Melania's film that was coming out. No, we haven't forgot about it. I can't forget about it. I will not forget about it. But I did have a clip. This is they say that in California, the FBI is investigating a organization, and the initials is CHIRLA, Chira LA or something like that. It says that $34 million was given to a nonprofit organization by this name. We paid for it, tax dollars, to support LA riots, according to the investigation. And I forgot to mention other person that was in the Epstein file before I forget. Remember that fellow by the name of Reid Hoffman? And if you don't remember him, you remember E. Jean Carroll. He's the one who paid for the whole investigation to be opened back up and got her and supported her lawyers to try to bring Donald Trump down so the Epstein files, I guess, wouldn't come out. So he's in the files too. He looks like a pedo, to be honest with you. He looked like a big freak. He gonna have to pay for some Pinocchio because ain't no way in the world he gonna get none any other way because he looked like he smelled to me. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I want to play this next clip. This one was, let me see. This is the one, because I'm gonna bring back up the Harvey Levin in a few minutes. But I want to, here's the FBI.
Everyone has the right to protest, to exercise their First Amendment constitutional right.
Why is it not showing? Hold on a minute.
It's a totally different matter when that crosses over into violence and impeding federal authorities and threatening federal authorities. And so folks who are funding such operations, knowing that that's where the funds are going, then that absolutely is something that is a legitimate target of investigation and where there's a need for accountability. I'll tell you, in California, when we saw these riots in LA last year, we know this was happening. You remember these scenes of officers having Molotov cocktails thrown at them, commercial dumpsters used as battering rams. One of the groups, Chirla, that was using these encrypted chats signal to tell folks where immigration authorities were in real time, they were actually funded overwhelmingly by the state of California, receiving $34 million and some federal funds. So I've actually introduced a bill called the No Tax Dollars for Riots Act to make sure that these groups don't continue to receive federal funding.
So here's the thing. What can Tom Homan do to stop all this? He's in Minnesota. U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli tweeted, Antifa tactics are in full display in Minnesota. Antifa agitates to get a response from law enforcement, then inflames the public with their narrative. Nobody likes to see shootings on the streets in Minnesota. Nobody wants that. But the fact remains, these are organized networks that are not, many of them are not from Minnesota. This is not a grassroots protest.
Well, that's right. And where there is an organized effort to actively contravene or interfere with the enforcement of federal law, and certainly where force or violence or threats are being used to pursue that objective, that is a violation of the law, and it should be investigated, and there should be accountability. And we should also assure that the groups that are funding this, knowing that these funds are going to be used for illegal activity, there needs to be accountability there as well. And we certainly, as I was saying before, should make sure that public funding is not going to these groups, as we know happened in California with the group Chirla that was at the center of the LA riots and essentially was a wholly owned subsidiary of the state of California.
Now you got to ask yourself, how is it possible that they gave money to this particular organization and no politician knew about it? I just find it hard to believe that nobody ever catches any of this damn fraud. Now, we need to have a real FAFO moment when it comes to these politicians. Now, I got a couple of FAFO moments that I wish could have a little pain put on a lot of these politicians. Because like Gavin Newsom is pretending like he's been fighting against corruption now. But there was a couple of FAFO moments that I like to show you because I get really a thrill out of pain being inflicted on people who's breaking the law and doing stupid things. But these people weren't doing this. It's just that they happen to be a butt of jokes. Then I'm gonna show you some of these LA riots that's happening down here in LA. That it's funny that they start investigating the fraud in Minnesota, and all of a sudden the riots break out. Now they're starting to investigate the fraud in LA and California, and the riots break out. Do you see a pattern? It's like it's a smoke screen or something that they start the riots. Now, here's the first FAFO. It's just a bunch of funny things. And then there's an FAFO of a fella, look like he's trying to carjack somebody, and the car runs over him. was a beautiful sight. It really was I got a joy out of it. Oh. Oh. Why would you do that? Oh. People be asking.
¡Ay, qué emoción!
Oh.
You're right. No, Tyler, you're right. Brakes.
Oh my Lord. Oh, you're fishing. Oh my Lord. It's FAFO moments, ain't it?
Oh, shit.
That's what you do. You're the man, bro. Some people just be asking for it. It ain't no way in the hell I'll try some of this stuff. But this one right here's the one that got me. Because it looks like to me, it wasn't enough reference with the particular video, but it looks like to me the fella was trying to carjack.
Why you all just pull it off?
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, that leg is gone.
Oh my.
The thrill is gone. Thrill is gone, babe. I bet you give me. I never get near somebody driving a car. It is a good way to get yourself hurt. I don't understand these people be standing in front of vehicles or by vehicles, no matter how badass you are. An accident can happen. And personally, I don't like getting ran over by vehicles. Call me crazy, call me insane, but I have a personal resistance against being ran over. Now, I'm gonna show you the LA riots. And I'm gonna show you another. I found another elderly woman beating the hell out of a young woman. She's 62 years old. And I do believe that she may be friends with the old bag. And what happened is that this young girl was trying to talk trash, kind of like Meemaw did, the one we showed where Nana was beating up in the moo-moo. This young girl tried to challenge. They came out the bar, looked like a honky-tonk bar, and they came out the bar and she told her, "You don't want none of this." The 62-year-old said, "You don't want none of this." And the young girl just kept talking like she said, and the 62-year-old said, "Let her go. Let her go so I can whoop her ass." And that's exactly what she did. She put her hands on this girl and told her, "You can get some more of this." But I'm not gonna show. I'm gonna show you that. But I'm gonna get to the LA riot first. I just want to ask the old bag, did she actually know this lady? Because I think old bag may be friends with her. But here's part of the '92 LA riots first before I show you the current LA riots.
Teaching children to steal. If I had done that, my mom would beat the stuffings out of me if she had called me stealing. But these parents teaching their kids to steal, I can't understand it. Do they ever take their kids to church? Do they ever teach them to believe in Jesus? Nope. I don't believe this stuff. I just can't.
Who could believe this? Looters of every race and color, just like their victims.
22 years down the drain. I mean, can people realize what they're doing is wrong? This is not the way to overcome racism.
And merchants in neighborhoods of every color picked through the scraps the looters had left behind. And what could they say?
There was a little 9 or 10-year-old and her mother. They were walking out with baskets full of brushes and combs and stuff like that.
And what did looters call this? They said, "We're going shopping." A store overstocked for Mother's Day. Nothing left.
Why? You know? I don't know. Why? Why Korean people? Why?
And nearby, a boy answered.
Because everybody hates them. That's why. They charge too much money.
Everybody was doing it.
Wow. Did you hear that? Everybody hates him because they charge too much money. But I want you to see some of the current riots, and I want you to see Karen Bass, who's the mayor down in LA, who looks like the Joker from Batman. Some of these people, and I want to show you the Long Beach mayor. He's advocating that the The gang members come and help them fight against ICE. The freaking LA mayor. And Maxine Waters is down there too. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm going to show Aunt Maxine. They got 2 clips of her down there encouraging the rioters. But she won't clean up her own damn city, her own district. Let me see if I got Aunt Maxine first, and then we're going to show you some more of the riots there. And Karen Bass, while she was trying to do a press conference, somebody just kept screaming, F you! Karen Bass, F you! Here's Maxine.
What is your message to the people here today?
Stay on the street. Stay on the street.
They're on federal property right now. What would you?
Stay on the street. Stay on.
What's your message to ICE agents?
ICE agents, we don't want you in Los Angeles. And we thought you had sense enough with the president to start getting out of Minneapolis. But I guess you have no.
She don't have a traditional wig on though. That's not her traditional James Brown wig. What's going on here? We're gonna need to raise some more money if we can't get her wig, because she needs a wig on. We can possibly look. How's she gonna be able to survive without that wig?
And you don't understand the power of the people. We are not going away. We don't want you in any of our cities in this country, and we're going to fight you every inch of the way.
What's your message to Donald Trump?
Donald Trump, you are absolutely the most outrageous, the most terrible, the most deplorable human being that I've ever met. You have no compassion for anybody. You have targeted. What is he going to do? Come on, ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA.
Look at this.
ICE out of LA. 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 ICE out of LA.
What happened?
ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA.
Yes, she is.
ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA.
Clever says she couldn't get over Donald Trump calling her low IQ. It's facts. That's facts. She do got low IQ, real low IQ, if in my humble opinion. Let me see here. You know, I'm so damn full right now. Clever overfed me. Whoo! I want to take a nap, man. I ain't lying. I'm stuffed. Oh my God, I'm stuffed, man. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I did a video of Clever preparing this, so we'll try to get that up tomorrow sometime. It's none of y'all business what we fix. I want to bring up the LA riots here. Now let me bring up the mayor. The mayor of Long Beach, I think. Isn't Snoop Doggy Dogg from Long Beach? I think so, but where's the LA mayor? This idiot is calling on gang members to help him. He can't make this up, man. Is it him? No, that's not him. Is that him? Wait a minute. I think this is Karen Bass, I think. That one. But where's the LA? Okay, Long Beach mayor. Let me play him first.
Rogelio Martinez. I am calling all 55 gangs in my beautiful city. I expect a gang leader from every gang, all 55 gangs, and I'm not going to name them by name, but I'm calling the Latino gangs. I'm calling the Cambodian gangs. I'm calling the Filipino gangs. I'm calling the black gangs. I'm calling the Pacific Islander gangs. I'm calling all gang leaders to meet me right here, Long Beach City Hall, this coming Monday. Why Monday? Specifically, I need you to be here to meet me in person to take back this city. Because our leadership is not doing anything about it. And our
That's you. This is a problem again when somebody says you can't make this shit up. The damn mayor of Long Beach, he should be arrested immediately and removed from office. He's calling for the violent gang members who sell drugs and kill people to help him get the law-abiding and constitutional ICE people out the damn city. Make it make sense, please. How did we get here?
Police are powerless. Once again, let me be very clear. My name is Rogelio Martinez, your 2026 Long Beach City Mayor, and I need your help. I need to see 55 gang leaders here this coming Monday. We need to take back the city. Enough is enough. ICE needs to get out of Long Beach. And this is the only way that I know how to get them out.
This fool is calling. This almost sounds like something from Saturday Night Live, like a skit from Onion Piece or Babylon Bee or something. The mayor of Long Beach is calling the gang members to come help him get ICE out of the damn city. You can't even make this up. I never thought we would get here. But that's what this fool is doing. You need to arrest this bastard right here. He needs to go to jail. Openly advocating that the gang members meet him, I guess at City Hall, because he want to remove the people who's removing the criminals. In other words, the criminals are the good guys to this fool. I never thought I'd get a chance to see this day. That may be a first one on me, even for Democrats, openly calling on gang members to come help him get the ICE law officers out the damn city. Lord have mercy.
Peacefully, but with strong force.
How you gonna peacefully remove somebody who's by law has a right to be there?
But peacefully. And remember, the police are not at fault. The police are not doing anything wrong. I'm not here to defund the police. I stand with my Long Beach police officers, my men and women that serve the Long Beach Police Department. But they are powerless. They are powerless against ICE.
So what could you possibly be advocating? If you're saying the police department can't stop ICE, what do you think? The gang members going to go in and have an intellectual conversation and debate them out the damn city, discuss the Constitution? You got a bunch of law library prisoners who came out who's better at knowing the law. What the hell is he even talking about? This man needs to be arrested, and he needs to be arrested immediately. I don't know how that's not saying overthrow the government. I don't know how that's not an act of war itself. This damn fool is purposely actually saying this, and nobody said every news station should be covering this. It's the most outrageous thing I've heard. The gang members, not a law-abiding citizen. I'm telling you, he's gonna get him killed. Stacey Michaels, our dear Stacey Michaels, hit us up. As a matter of fact, Stacey Michaels, when I was filming Clever Cook the Meal, it was a picture of your book was on the table. While we was doing the video of her cooking, you're gonna be able to see the book you sent us on the table. Yes, we was. Well, when did we see it? Oh, you know what? That was on the other video. That's on the video we got to put with the me dancing. Okay, I'm sorry, not the cooking video. It's the other one. Clever had to remind me I was in the wrong location. But when we was doing the singing, because I'm a great soloist, and I had to show Clever how I can sing the OJs. She didn't realize how good I sound. Yep. My man Randall S. Crow with a super sticker. I appreciate you, Randall. Did you see this foolishness going on down there, Randall? LA, Minnesota. I'm just still waiting for some of these politicians to go to jail. I know we arrested Don Lemon, but I want some politicians to get locked up. I really do. Because until we lock up the ones who's created all the damn problem, we don't stand a chance. You know, I know I said this one time, but I'm so full right now, I can hardly even breathe. I got to tell Clever to stop overfeeding me. I think she's trying to get me fat. My man Mark Andrews, the sniper, hit me up. I appreciate you, Brother Mark. If I'm moving in slow motion, it's because I'm too full. Ooh, I'm full. I'm not going to tell him his name, but what you call it then? What you call it? It's the seafood, like chowder. It's got tilapia, shrimp, and what's the other one? Salmon in there. And she made a roux. You'll see in the video a roux. See, I never made a roux before. And potatoes in there, the whole 9 yards. Baby, we can give them the whole recipe. She want me to just discuss the whole recipe with you. Okay, put it in there. You put it. Tell them. She said mashed potatoes. Who is that? J.B. Painter. He was up said, love your show. Keep posting things. I appreciate you, JB. The painter. Do you paint? God bless you there, JB. Now, what I like to do is I like to bring in some more of the riots and show you what they do. Now I'm gonna show you the mayor because the mayor said the riots was peaceful. I gotta show her first. Karen Bass, who looks like the Joker from Batman. Very, very peculiar looking woman. What did I do with her? What did I do with that Karen here? Somebody was cussing her out too. Well, here's some of the Long Beach riot. Let me let you show some of that before I find it.
You can see an officer back there. He's alone, and they're just throwing things at him. I mean, it's just pretty incredible that these protesters have overtaken this, and there's no police. I don't see anybody here to kind of manage this crowd. So like I was saying, this is at the tail end of a very long day. Looks like they're cheering because they were able to push that officer back inside.
Well, I can tell you that the situation.
Here's the mayor. Listen to what she's saying.
Is under control, but it is ongoing. And there was a interaction that was violent for a minute, but it was brought under control. First, you had the federal officers defending the federal building, and they acted in the beginning, and they dispersed tear gas.
You notice how calm they talking when they talking about these rioters burning up stuff? But when they're talking about the ICE agents, they're so upset they're in their city. Freaking Joker from Batman.
Then when it moved into the street, then of course the Los Angeles Police Department takes over. There is a show of force there, but so far they have been managing it. I think it's down to about 150 people, and they're kind of scattered around one particular intersection. So I think that it will end okay, but we are on a tactical alert right now in our city, and all of this is unnecessary. We have to go back to the origin of all of these protests. Nobody would be protesting now in the street if Minneapolis hadn't happened. We wouldn't have had protests in Los Angeles if they hadn't invaded us.
They invaded her, but the illegals who came from another country not invading. But the ICE agents is an invasion, but the people who came from another country is not. Here's her coming out the building, and some woman is just cussing her out.
Step aside, please. Let the mayor come through.
Watch this.
Fuck you, Karen Bass! Fuck you, you're doing nothing like you.
You're right, Mayor, you're right. Over here. There's a podium.
Hey, get over there. Don't do that over here. Don't do that over here.
Fuck you, Karen Bass! Fuck you, Karen Bass! Fuck you, Karen Bass!
Get everybody closer, please. Can we get everybody closer? Tighter, please. Oh, here, come here.
I love it. See, that woman just kept getting louder and louder. Everybody should have started just saying that. Because remember when the fires happened, the people haven't rebuilt their homes yet. And remember the money they raised up? I don't know if they ever found the money. These people are criminal. The woman had every right to tell her that. Every right. I just thought it was funny how she just kept saying it. F you, Karen Bass. F you. Here's Bill Clinton. He's been talking, running his mouth lately.
On the front lines of these challenging times, your experiences, and more important,
well, it's going to be such a blessing when you leave planet Earth.
Your leadership carry tremendous weight. Just as you try to get America on a path of constructive affordability for ordinary.
He always sounds like he got a frog in his throat or something. He got something in his throat. Maybe he got a little Epstein in his throat or something.
Citizens, as our new mayor, Mondami, has done in New York City.
This fool is praising Mondami.
We are all being tested about who we are as a nation.
I like to pistol up the skin off that SOB.
And what we really stand for.
Mm-hmm.
Over the course of a lifetime, we face a few moments, and only a few, where the decisions we make and the actions we take will shape our history for years to come. I believe this is one of them.
They got the nerve to say Donald Trump is a criminal. This bastard right here broke every law you can name, including raping women, biting their lip, and telling them to put some ice on it. I mean, you can't make this up. Nobody went to the Epstein Island more than Bill Clinton. Nobody. Not even, what's his name? The Prince, Andrew. Oh, they got new videos of him too. They said they got of him being on top of some girl or something. They got video of him too. I mean, a picture of him or something. Everybody knows he's a perv. But here's the thing: is it if you don't understand this actually makes Kash Patel and Dan Bongino and Pam Bundy look bad, because you remember what Kash Patel and Dan Bongino said. They said Epstein was the only one who had violated these girls. Well, I'd like to know who in the hell was doing the videotaping, and why was they paying Epstein? If Epstein's the only one that was molesting these girls or sexually assaulting these girls, why is that Bill Gates and the rest of these people was hanging around him then? They didn't do no damn business together. Only reason Bill Gates is not with his wife right now because she found out that he gave her an STD, or according to the emails, he was trying to give her an STD, or he gave her one and needed some medicine, and he was telling Jeffrey Epstein to hook him up. As much money as this fool got, think about that. You can't go, I mean, this got to be ridiculous how perverted some of these men are. We're talking about the most rich and powerful men. It's almost reminds me of when these school teachers, they just got another woman. She was sleeping with all these young guys in school. I'm sorry, but if a woman can't get no ding-a-ling, it's a problem, because she's up here sleeping with kids. Now, you think for 1 minute that Bill Clinton and Bill Gates couldn't get no Pinocchio? Of course they could. They wanted underage girls, proving that they're sicker, just like Bill Cosby could have got him some. He could have paid and got him some good high-priced some. But no, Bill Cosby wanted the women to be asleep before he did anything. And I remember when I first said Bill Cosby was doing something, people was upset. I don't think he would do something like that. Well, that much smoke has got to be a fire somewhere. And all of these people who've been protected, Trump administration dropped the ball when the rollout happened, is a fact. And they continue to try to lie about it. Now, eventually they got the stuff out, but why was y'all waiting on it? See, anytime you try to suppress something, especially when it has something to do with the perverts, it makes you look bad. Because I'm not protecting anybody. Whoever was dealing with Epstein, I don't give a damn what it is. If it's going to make you look bad, you shouldn't have no business constantly going to this damn island. Because if you just was associated with him, you did business with him, legitimate business, why would that make you look bad? The premise of them saying that they was trying to protect somebody who may be innocent in the file makes no sense on face value. Because if you didn't really do anything, that's like somebody saying, well, Dr. Cummings says we got some video of you with some kids. I'm gonna say, you's a damn lie, put it out. But see, the reason they didn't want it out is because they was doing something wrong. Guilty people run when nobody's even chasing them. That's the problem. They were running because they knew they was guilty. Some of their friends of Donald Trump's not in there, but some of his friends are in there. That's a fact. The fellow who produced Melania's documentary is in there. Now, I don't know all the details because I'm really not interested in the Epstein files that much no more. If nobody's going to get prosecuted, because if you want to find child molesters, we can find any denomination church and go to it, the Catholic Church, Baptist Church, the Pentecostal Church, anyone you want to name, all perverts. Go to Hollywood perverts. You can go find perverts that work at the CIA and the Pentagon. They've been exposed before and nobody's outraged about that. Notice how much that people say they care about the little kids being separated from their parents, but nobody's doing anything to convict the child molesters. Now, there was a video. I don't know how authentic this video is. It's the Ping Pong Pizza place that was next door to the, what's the other pizza joint everybody was talking about, Pizzagate? The one they were saying Pizzagate in the Epstein, I mean, golly. I can't remember the name of that damn, what's the name of the Pizzagate thing? It was something on the Pizzagate thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up the ping pong. What was the other pizza place when they was calling it Pizzagate? It was called Comet Pizza. That's it. Thank you, Derek. Comic Pizza. But here's a video now. I don't know how accurate this is. They say this video shows some kids because they said since Ping Pong Pizza was close to the other pizza place, here's a video and it sounds like some kids are screaming and it's being taped from across the street or something. Now, I don't know how, it could have been some AI. So I'm going to qualify it before I play it. So don't say I played something that was false. I'm just going with this. Here it is right here. Yeah, see, it's right. Ping pong in the public space in front of his 1037 Connecticut Avenue. This was in 2007. You hear some kids out there, according to the person who posted this, I don't know how accurate it is. It says Comic Pizza up there as opposed to ping pong. But the ad I got it from, it said was near the ping pong pizza place and the kid was hollering. Now, it could be the kids hollering because they want to go inside. I'm not for sure. Now, I'm hoping somebody get arrested, but I'm going to be honest with you. All this information we already have on Omar, she's not even in jail yet. Tish James not in jail yet. I mean, I don't know how much more information you need to get to just get a good conviction going on. It took a while for them to arrest Don Lemon. And we got him on video with all the evidence, damn it. Now, here's the DOJ talking about something here.
Today, we are producing more than 3 million pages, including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images. In total, that means that the department produced.
This is the Epstein drop files. After I play this, I do want to show the old bag. I want to ask the old bag, does she know this young lady who's beating the snot out of the one? They just came out the Jew joint. They came out the Jew joint. And this young girl tried to challenge this 60-year-old woman now, and she beat the hell out of her.
Produced approximately 3.5 million pages in compliance with the act. Just a quick note about the videos and images. The 2,000 videos and 180,000 images are not all videos and images taken by Mr. Epstein or someone around him. They include large quantities of commercial pornography and images that were seized from Epstein's devices, but which he did not take or that someone around him did not take.
Who took them? That don't make any sense. Who took the pictures then? Who took the videos? He's saying some other people was taking some pictures and stuff. So, you know, my personal opinion on this right here, I've thought about this for a little while, but I do believe Epstein probably was working for some type of intelligence community. Whether you think it was Mossad or the CIA, because I think they had an inside guy in there that was videotaping some things Epstein was doing, and there's a possibility that Epstein himself was working for them doing something. But I think they had an inside guy because they infiltrate anybody. The government, you can't tell me the government didn't try to infiltrate all these rich and powerful people hanging around Epstein. If a bunch of rich and powerful people start hanging around Steak, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna start surveilling him. They're gonna try to find anybody who's close to him, and they're gonna try to infiltrate him, because this is what they do, no matter who it is. Now, I want to show you something before we get to some of the other serious stuff. I just want to show you one of the old bag friends beating the crap out of this young lady. She challenged her. It was a big mistake.
Motherfucker, you got pretty ass.
Now, for some reason, they said they came out the Jew joint. They had started in the Jew joint. They came out the Jew joint, and the young girl just kept mouthing off. And the 62-year-old woman said, "Let her go. Let her go. Let her bring her. Come on over here. Watch this."
Girl. Motherfucker, you got pretty ass.
Let her go, man. Let her go and get a taste of this. Let her go and get a taste of this shit. Let her go.
Who the fuck is you?
Get the fuck down.
Listen, mama.
Kids, let me tell you something.
Oh, what a fight!
Mr. McConnell.
Hey guys, come here.
Come on. You understand me, bitch? No, you understand me, cunt?
Stop it.
You motherfucker, you. Come on, fucking. Wait, fucking bitch. Stop it.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Come on, that's
enough. Somebody drop the dog.
Man,
you don't let me to fuck
I'm
her right
62, motherfucker, and I'll rock your ass. I'll rock you, bitch.
Out of here.
Get me the.
You 62?
You don't know, you better fucking ask somebody, bitch.
You 62?
Don't you
She said, "You better ask somebody."
open your motherfucking mouth. Stop it.
Ain't nobody was running your mouth for you motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Trying to be nice
I'm
to
a
you.
motherfucker.
She's a rudder.
You think you was all that in the back of shit.
Look how she's looking at her hands. See, you get some more. Why she gonna tell her? The police gonna call him.
You 62?
Motherfucker, hell yeah.
Good God almighty.
Motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, you fucking with the wrong one, honey.
No, I ain't fucking with the wrong one.
Motherfucker.
This
Chicago
motherfucker
all
won't
the way,
let me go.
It's Chicago.
Ain't nobody
Chicago,
afraid
West
of
Side,
you.
motherfucker.
Ain't nobody afraid of you.
She said nobody afraid of her, but she getting held over there. She don't want that lady to let her go. I guarantee she said, "Whatever you do, don't let me go." That woman done beat the hell out of me. Do not let me go. She's acting like she's trying to get away from her boyfriend, but she don't want. I got Nana. Oh.
Don't fuck with me, bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you belong to, or who you screw.
Ain't nobody belong to nobody.
Don't
Come get some.
Hey, I own this.
The one who got whooped talking about come get some. She already got some. What is you talking about? Come get some. She got plenty.
What?
Let's go.
I didn't do. Really?
You're going. Get your money. And you can go too. Right now, before I call them all. Call them all you want.
Get it.
She said, "Call the law. I'm gonna give her some more." I like them shoes she got on too. Michael Jackson special.
Give me the Bluefield Police Department.
Look how she walking.
For what? That's mine.
She said, "You don't want no more of this." Grandma said, "You don't want no more of this."
Give it to me. That's my money.
Get out of here. Come and take it.
Lover, bitch.
Hey, guys, let me take it. Y'all go inside, you ain't coming back here. This is how.
You see, the young girl told me she want to get away. Girl, you don't want no more of that. That girl, that woman, you ain't get one lick in. Got on the ground, beating the hell out of her and talking trash while she whooping her. Girl, she's like, she liked to fight. You can tell she liked to fight. But you won't try to get no more of that. Here's another part of these riots down here. with liberation. There's something wrong with these damn people. I ain't never seen such insanity in all my life.
Down with deportation. From Palestine to Mexico. The border walls have got to go. Down with deportation.
Mm-hmm. Now, there was one that was down in L.A. and she F-O because she was following the ISIS people around and they got sick of it and they pull over. She went got to go, they bust the windows out. Now she videotaping. It's funny that everybody's a badass, like I'm gonna keep saying, until you put that pain on them. Let me see if I got the one. She was I forgot now. Yeah, here she is.
They want to arrest me, guys, so
that's her profile, Maria Sante or something like that. She's crying in the car now. She's the one that had been following the ICE agents around.
Oh, don't shoot at my window. What the fuck? You guys are gonna
see how tough they are until you actually put it on them? If they just do all of them like this, all that tough act goes out the window.
What the fuck? They're gonna break my window, guys, please. In Montes, they're gonna take me to MDC, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. This is insane. I can't believe.
Huh? Exactly. Exactly.
This is happening, guys. Lord, please protect me. Lord, please.
Lord, please protect me.
Guys,
now she want to pray the Lord protect her for breaking the law. Why is you following? She was chasing the ICE cars down.
I don't trust them. They're gonna break through windows. They're insane. You guys, they're gonna let this happen?
Mm-hmm.
These are unbelievable. These are unbelievable. Guys, I'm getting out, okay? Guys, my keys are in the car, please. Oh, fuck, they already broke. They broke my window.
That's right.
You're breaking my window, guys. I'm a U.S. citizen. It's insane. Insane, this guy's.
Why is the U.S. citizen following ICE around? That's the question you need to ask yourself, heifer.
Breaking my window, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. I was unlocking the door.
No, you wouldn't. It took too long.
Guys, my phone's under here.
Bye-bye. F-A-F-O. Everybody's a badass until you take the pain to them. I'm telling you, this is the fact. All you got to do is do this to every last one of them. Remember the big mouth so-called woke farmer? You ain't heard nothing else about him when they went and got him, huh? I told you. The cross-dresser who's been running his mouth in Minneapolis either, he ain't bad either. As soon as they go give him, shut up. The reason I know this right here, because there's been plenty of them been online talking trash. As soon as you give it to them, they don't want it. Just like these people be doing this, these influencers going in these stores, harassing people. As soon as somebody put them hands on them. They had one guy, he was following people in the store, and like he'll see a man with his woman or wife, and he'll be disrespectful and try to talk to him. Old schooler picked him up, body slammed him. Nobody got time for all that. Go play with your mammy. That's your problem is they want to play around with people. Everybody in the mood to be playing with you with your stupid games. When you hand it to them, that break them up. It's all you got to do. Now here is let me see if I got the other one. The CNN is upset with what happened to Don Lemon. They act like Don Lemon is a journalist. It's just a joke. Oh, here's they're talking about that.
Start with an unpopular opinion, and that is calling Don Lemon a journalist is like calling AOC a free market capitalist. He is an activist.
Look at his little CNN host. Look, she did not. Of course, he's an activist. Don Lemon was handing out donuts and coffee to the terrorists. The woman who started the organization, the fake lawyer who's talking about she feel like a slave. Y'all didn't see the video we put up earlier. That's what it was about. About the woman declaring that she felt like a slave because they handcuffed her. Anything to distract from the message.
Look at his YouTube page. Here's a couple of titles of recent videos. 1, this is how to deal with ICE goons. 2, the viral MAGA idiot.
Of course, because he's not a journalist. He's an activist. Everybody knows Don Lemon is a damn activist. It's a fact. And if you're too stupid to figure out he's an activist, I don't even know what to tell you. But it's obvious he's an activist. Here is, what did I do with that one? I didn't get, did I get that one? Oh, by the way, the Supreme Court just ruled, let me play this clip. Supreme Court had ruled that Donald Trump can fastly deport the illegals. Now, the Supreme Court has ruled.
We have a Fox News alert. The Supreme Court just cleared the way for Trump to deport illegals even faster. The High Court ruled that Trump can use the Alien Enemies Act to send Venezuelan gangbangers to a mega prison in El Salvador. This is a huge ruling in Trump's favor and a major win for the country.
This POS judge right here, he needs to have his license revoked. He needs to be removed from office and put in prison, along with Justice Roberts, because Justice Roberts is friends with this clown.
After, as you know, D.C. Judge James Boasberg ordered a stop to the deportations. So this is pretty significant. These deportations, Caroline, can keep going.
This is a massive legal victory, Jesse, a massive victory for law and order and for our constitutional republic and the sovereignty of the United States of America.
Oh, Miss Kimberly, God bless you, Miss Kimberly. Thank you so much.
Called on the Supreme Court to rein in these activist judges like Judge Boasberg, who was completely out of line in trying to say that the president didn't have the executive authority to deport foreign terrorists off of our soil. We have always maintained the position at the White House that the president was well within his constitutional authority to do so. And this decision proves that President Trump and our administration have always been right from the beginning. He will continue to utilize the Alien Enemies Act to remove foreign terrorists and Tren de Aragua members, vicious gang members from American communities. And because of this ruling, the United States of America is a much safer place. Our team will get to work tomorrow to deport these heinous, violent foreign terrorists from our neighborhood.
That's right. Get them out the country, because that's just part of the problem. They keep allowing the illegals to stay here, and these rogue judges. One of the best things that the president of El Salvador said he did is that when he started removing the gang members, he had to start removing the judges, the corrupt lawyers, the prosecutors. He said, because they're the ones who use the law to protect the bad guys. We need to adopt that mindset over here and stop these people who's trying to prevent ICE from doing their damn job. This dude,
Don Lemon wanted an exclusive.
Oh, Harvey Levin was trying to defend Don Lemon again, but I think this guy's a lawyer.
Wanted an exclusive. He's not in cahoots. He is not in.
I can't stand Harvey Levin. He means he's not in cahoots. He went in there with them. He knew what they were doing. He stayed there, interrupting church service.
Cahoots. He wants an exclusive. That is not in cahoots.
Let me tell you what part of the problem is. It's a conspiracy. You don't have to know what any of your co-conspirators are doing as long as you commit an act.
How are they co-conspirators? They are there to protest. Don is there to report.
Right.
I have done this thousands of times.
Show me the times you went in there and interrupt the church service. If you did 1,000 times, we need to arrest you too.
Times in my career.
Hold on. What they're alleging is not that they were protesting, that they were on private property.
No,
they've got the church is private property.
Mark, have you ever seen a no trespassing sign at a church?
You cannot, it's against the law to disrupt church service. Just like y'all passed this law try to prevent him from going down protesting at the damn abortion clinics.
They welcome everybody.
Harvey,
Hold on.
they
Oh,
had
hold
the
on.
exact- when
Hold on.
this- hold on. Can I tell you something?
You are allowed to walk in a church. Anybody can walk in a church. Don Lemon has a right to walk in a church. If they tell him to leave, then maybe he has to leave.
They told him to leave. He wouldn't leave, fool.
That if they tell him when he's recording, but you are allowed to walk in a church, period. I read all of the allegations that supposedly make him a co-conspirator, and it's insulting. They're lies. They know it. It's not true.
But then again, you keep going back to lies. You don't get to
they put it all here. They put it all in here.
But the federal judge doesn't start looking at an
I'm not
indictment and
talking
second guess the grand jury.
What I'm talking about is you got a Department of Justice that is trying to get Don Lemon, is trying to make this case, is trying to.
Well, here's what we saw on tape. See, this is the point. What are you talking about? We saw it on video. They were having church service. Don Lemon went down with them, followed them down there, bought donuts and coffee out to the riders. But some of the members at the church says they couldn't even go pick their kids up from the children's daycare because they were prevented by the so-called protesters who came in. You can protest all you want. You don't have a right. It is against the law to interrupt church service. That is a fact. Don Lemon did that. You want to get an interview, wait, the church service is over with.
Argue that if you cover a protest that Donald Trump's administration.
That wasn't covering a protest, you dumbass, you. Hell is you talking about? He was part of the damn protest. But don't tell him that, because it's hard for them to just accept anything. What is that? I thought Greg was down there too, because yesterday he said he was going down there. Now this dude right here has a video. I think it's kind of funny. I can't play it all at the same time because he has music in there, so I know it's gonna be copyright. So I'm gonna play some of it. He's making fun of not the Learning Academy or Learning Center, but the Leering Center.
Imagine your child leering math right here. Or perhaps leering.
Not learning math, leering math.
Science over here. Or leering the future language of Minnesota. Well, imagine no more. Welcome to the Quality Leering Center. At the Quality Leering Center, we strive for greatness, not only for your child.
The people are so damn stupid that at a learning center, they can't even spell learning. You cannot make this up. So this parody right here, this is why this parody is so damn funny, because these dumbasses want us to believe that they're a legitimate learning center when they can't damn it spell learning. You can't make this right here up, man. Miss Bobby Henderson just hit us up also. Thank you so much, Miss Bobby. Make sure you don't send your kids to the Leering Center if your kids are still in school.
But more importantly, for our luxurious lifestyles, our terrorist friends overseas, and Democrat politicians right here in the U.S. To achieve that greatness, we follow the 5 fundamental tenets to
Leering Center
success. Fabricate everything, receive government funds, act the victim, undermine the opposition, and deny, distract, demonize. All of our dedicated teachers are former Somalian pirates, so you can be sure your child is in good hands with someone whose IQ is equivalent to a school zone speed limit. Speaking of pirates, Democrats, members of Congress, and even Governor Walz fully support our business operations.
Of course they do. The Leering Center, not learning.
Rest assured, absolutely no one will be held accountable. They don't just turn a blind eye for the sake of money. They crank their head 180 degrees and jam it up their own butt.
You can't make it up, man. They make it so damn easy. Going to the Leering Center. Not the Learning Center. He's got to be. And they're mad because we're catching them stealing our money, all types of fraud, and they're upset because we're catching them.
Don Lemon, what
did I do? What did I do with the other one? What did I do? No, that's not the right one. Hold on a minute. Well, they said Melania's opening night was a great success. Oh, here's a pastor getting on the Democrats saying they're demon. A pastor, I think his name is Alton Williams. That's a nice last name too.
The Democratic Party, I'm going to say it tonight.
Say it, brother.
So that you won't be confused.
Say it.
Is the Antichrist Party.
That's
it is anti-family.
That's right.
And I'm going to say this, you're not going to believe it, but it is anti-black folk.
It's anti-black.
You are only needed for votes.
That's it.
You're only loved when it's time to get your votes.
Don't forget, brother, now, they don't need them no more because they imported them some new niggas from other countries, some new illegal immigrant niggas.
There's no real care about you.
Exactly.
And see, we still stuck and we got that thing ingrained in us that this is the party for the black man. It is not. The party has changed. Black people.
I don't think it's changed. I think it's who they always been. Because we can go back to slavery, Jim Crow laws, the whole 9 yards, the Klan members.
Really, to be honest with you, have never been the priority. They have only been used. Go back and look at the Civil Rights Act of 1964. We've all given Democrats credit for that, but Johnson was the one that wanted to pass it, but he couldn't get enough Democrat votes to pass.
Did you hear that? Because Johnson knew that he'd have you niggas voting for the next 200 years for Democrats, but the other Democrats, these freaking segregationists didn't even want to pass
it. It was the Republicans that pushed and passed the...
They're going to be calling you a coon now, fella. Now, I know you don't care because that's what you got to be like. You got to have thick skin. Don't worry about what these demons think.
1964 Civil Rights Act. Go tonight and look it up.
They done made Don Lemon out of a martyr now. You can't make this up. Don Lemon is a martyr. Whenever I hear somebody, the only thing they talk about is race. I don't care if you're black or white. If the only thing you talk about race, I'm kind of going to tune you out. Because nobody can spend their whole time, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, all you talk about.
Look at Wiki, W-I-K-I, put it in there, 1960. He couldn't even get enough Democrats to vote for it. So he had to go to Republican senators in order to help him out. They are anti-life. The party pushes stuff that's anti-life. It pushes anti-morality because most of their policies are immoral. That pushes sexual perversion. It is the party of death. Why do you say that, Pastor? If you go back, you'll see slavery started with the Democratic Party. And we saw many slaves that died. We also saw under Jim Crow. Jim Crow was established by Democrats. And we saw under Jim Crow how many were hung and lynched. And then we are seeing today how many babies, African-American people are giving up their future because they won't have, in another 15, 20 years, they won't have enough people because they have cut their birth rates off.
Don't worry, they importing some more new niggas from other countries now.
And have aborted their children. This is exactly what the party wants. So it is a party of death when it comes down to it. It is a party that...
He's an Uncle Tom, he's a coon. He won't... What I find funny, though, the thing I find the most laughable, though, is when they be saying that Donald Trump is white and he's racist, but Joe Biden is not, even though he was hanging with the segregation. You can't make it up.
That is against black families.
And now they're saying that Nicki Minaj is a sellout because she supports Donald Trump, but Jay-Z, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, all the rest of these cooning niggas, D.L. Hughley, the rest of these coons, all of them been supporting Democratic Party the whole time. And if last time I saw Joe Biden was white, am I not mistaken? Is Joe Biden white? Because I could be mistaken. Maybe he's got the same disease Michael Jackson had or whatever. Because they acting like Joe Biden is like black. Bill Clinton, when y'all was kissing his ass. It's a joke. People that was supporting Hillary Clinton. And they say if you support Donald Trump, it's because you're racist, you're a sellout, you're Uncle Tom. Your mama is too. Your mama's Uncle Tom and a coon.
Look at the history of the family. from slavery, which were Democrat plantation owners. In slavery, they separated our families.
They still doing that, but now they use welfare to do it. We'll give you welfare if you get the dead out the house.
We're not even acknowledged.
And here's the thing is, before blacks got all this welfare, they probably was better off in some ways. Not always, but in some ways they were. Because you're not going to tell me that a little boy and a little girl is better off when you separate the father out the damn home.
Acknowledge the marriages of black families. They would even take a black man over here who called himself being married to a woman, but if he was a big, strong guy, they took him and made him mate with another woman.
Did you hear that? In other words, they got to run around like a bunch of dogs humping anything.
One of the reasons our marriages and our families have not been strong, because the spirit of that has passed down generationally.
Preach, brother, preach.
We have not always had strong family structures like we should have. Now, we did good up in the early 1900s, 1920, 30. Our families were pretty good.
Exactly. But they got a bunch of these fake preachers like Dr. King, the Abernacker, and the rest of these freaking so-called civil rights people, and they were destroying the families. Now, they don't want you talking about this. I just love when some people get themselves all up in their feelings, but won't go look up no damn facts. There's nothing Christian about Dr. King. Yes, he was for peaceful ways of doing it. Personally, I'm against that method. I'm not letting you sick no dogs on my women and children, and I'm going to turn the other damn cheek. I'm just not going with that mindset. I'd rather die. But here's the problem I have. Every time you bring up the facts of what he actually did, they want to take it personal. Usually, I said, look it up then, damn fool. Get mad at me because Dr. King was a whoremonger. He hung out with atheists. All he did was cheat on Coretta Scott. Everything you name about Dr. King, wasn't nothing so Christian about him, including not believing the resurrection, not believing original sin, not believe. Personally, he didn't believe in the deity of Christ. Anything you name, the virgin birth, he didn't believe in. But I supposed to believe he was this great Christian man. And the one time that he screamed out, he's effing for God. And the reason he said it, they say, according to the report, is that he was having sex with a white prostitute, and he said he's effing for God. And you're mad because I don't praise Dr. King. And when I saw Glenn Beck the other day telling me how great Dr. King was, quit kissing ass, Glenn Beck. Dr. King was trash in many ways. Okay, he did a couple of marches or whatever. He was letting his women get some dogs. You're not sicking no dogs on my woman. You ain't sicking no dogs on my kid. I'd rather die than let you sick some dogs on my damn kids.
Pretty strong during that time. But what happened was they bought the war on poverty. This was Democrat. Bought the war on poverty. You know what they did? They gave money to fix a problem. So they had programs, they gave welfare, but they took one key out that they understood was the key to the family. They took the man out of the home.
This is what they've always tried to do. And here's one thing I don't like about these filthy communists, because that's what they are. They're not just liberal, they're not just Democrat, they're communists. Anytime somebody takes away the structure of the family, because God says he made them male and female, he brought them together. He said they became one. The kids is not running the house, the man and the woman, they said we'll take out the protection head, which is the father. The father is the protection head of the damn family. And once you remove the protection, all hell breaks loose. That's why the prisons really are full right now. That's why a bunch of them are running around like a bunch of chimpanzees killing each other. The gangs are their fathers now. Uncle Sam is their daddy. They're telling you how hardcore they are. The whole hip-hop community technically may be the worst thing since the civil rights that actually happened to black people, because they keep talking about this their damn culture, and they're killing each other, impregnating their women, spreading all kind of diseases every damn day. And then they get mad when somebody calls them the carpet on this. They got these trashy women, all they talk about is their vagina. This little one called Sexy Red, she look like she don't smell right, if you ask me. But she's running around twerking and stuff, and people tell me say, that's like, I'm disgusted. But we have a society now, I don't care what nobody said. Black people used to have some kind of pride back in the day. The way these people be going in the stores right now, you would never call my mama, my aunties, my grandma going in the store looking like that. Just don't. It wouldn't happen. And when they went to church, we don't care how much money you had, how poor you were. you would think that they were some of the most well-off-to-do people, because when they go to church, they go on their Sunday best. Had them hats, them sisters had them hats on. They had them gloves on, missionary Sunday. They didn't act like this. But see, what they did is they stopped them from going. Once you take the data, they stopped them from going to church. Now they don't have no belief. Once you take out something, the structure of the protection, and then you have really no belief system. This whole philosophy, all this quote, intellectual philosophy that they be talking about, based not in biblical truth, you're going to destroy the family. See, God said it was good that male and female produce some children. He said, be fruitful and multiply. It was a good thing then. What changed? What changed? Because I'm going to tell you what they do with Detroit. They infiltrate everything. This whole civil rights movement was infiltrated. And it didn't take much to infiltrate Dr. King. Personally, I think they put Dr. King out there and promoted him. Was that Jewish prelate he was hanging around who wrote his speech? He didn't even write I Have a Dream speech. A freaking communist wrote the damn speech. Because they can play on your emotions. The worst thing for grown men, I'm going to be honest with you, is to have their emotions so manipulated because they've been raised all these generations without a strong man around. They become emotional wrecks. They can't control themselves. They shoot up anything because there's no structure. See, when we grew up, we had respect for fathers. All my mom had to do is say, you wait till your dad to get home. See, they can't say wait till your dad to get home because dad ain't coming home. If you allow a bunch of little boys to be raised without a father, a bunch of little girls, oh, I know there's some exception. Not all single mothers have raised bad kids. I'm talking about the majority. If you go get 1,000 families with a strong structure, a mother and father there, especially with some biblical resistance in their blood, taking them to church, and go get me 1,000 kids, and they're being raised by a single mother who never goes to church, we're going to see which the majority of who turns out better. What they're saying is that God got it all wrong. He wasn't right when he says, Adam and Eve, be fruitful and multiply. He didn't say the kid's supposed to run the damn house. These people got these kids running their damn house. You ain't paying no damn bill. And I wouldn't give a damn if they was paying the damn bill. You're not running there. Get your own place if you're grown. But see, Uncle Sam and a bunch of these communist folks have ran the country, and they told you don't need God. We're offended by God, and you don't need a man in the house. It ain't just the feminists, because if these men had some backbone, they wouldn't allow these feminists to take over every damn thing. But most of the men was probably too busy whoring around, so they couldn't worry about what their family was doing. Then they got these communists in office. They're probably married, because one thing you can see about the left, they'll be married with their families, sending their kids to private school, and then they'll tell the minorities, you don't need a man around. And the dumbasses will listen to them. Because we've made a bunch of so-called movie stars and athletes our freaking hero. They're not role models. Athletes and actors are not good role models. Singers are not good role models. Just because somebody's famous don't mean they know a damn thing about morality or anything else. Who in the hell listens to Oprah? They're listening to Oprah about marriage counseling, and Oprah ain't never even been married. You want to start a talk show, you may be able to listen to Oprah, but you're probably going to have to get a bunch of perverted people around you like Harvey Weinstein. Every pervert who's been convicted, Oprah was hanging around him. Every last one of them, P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton. She was the one who promoted Barack Obama, remember? Oprah's trash. All Hollywood is trash. And you got these dumbasses who think we care about watching your filthy movies. I don't watch your trash no more anyway. This is why I don't even want to look at football or basketball anymore. Whenever somebody who's supposed to entertain me are more busy trying to lecture me, I'm not listening to no. I used to like when they played basketball when they never talked about politics. Listen, I was watching sports, football and basketball, baseball and boxing. I watched it to be entertained. Listen, monkey, entertain me, monkey. Do not try to lecture me about morality. And damn sure don't tell me who to vote for, you freaking monkey. These monkeys are supposed to entertain us. Be a good little monkey like freaking Bubbles or something. Do not strive to lecture us, you freaking monkeys, you. They got LeBron James. That's the one who's completely turned me off with basketball, is LeBron James. First of all, that sissy couldn't even play no basketball in the era with MJ and Dr. J and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, because they can get real physical. And
ladies, we'll give you votes.
Listen, Steph Curry could not play basketball when they was playing. They was getting physical. You can't touch these damn players now. And to be perfectly honest with you, even in football, I don't even think Tom Brady would have had as many yards he have if you can get as physical as they could back in the day. Because there was a different physicality with them. And they didn't come on TV talking about no damn politics. I never heard Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, or Magic Johnson ever talk about politics. That's why I watched it. I don't need LeBron James or LeBrenda James, whatever the nigga's name. I don't need him or no other. They got Steve Kerr, the coach of the Golden State Warriors. That's all he talked about. When he played with MJ, ask that clown, did he ever do that? I think MJ slapped him one time in practice. Because that's your problem. When you play basketball, men knew how to shut their mouth. I told you this story before. But the Houston Rockets, when Hakeem Olajuwon was playing with the Houston Rockets, I know this story personal. It never really got out to the media. It was a player on their team called Bobby Joe Reed. Lewis Lloyd and Mitchell Wiggins was both doing cocaine. Of course they was high. But we were finna win a championship. Damn it. It was high. but Bobby Joe Reed snitched on Lewis Lloyd and Mitchell Wiggins, I think it was his name. He snitched on him. Hakeem Olajuwon caught that boy in the parking lot and slapped the dog, you know what, out of it. Matter of fact, Hakeem Olajuwon slapped Vernon Maxwell. And Vernon Maxwell will tell you the story. He tells the story now. Vernon Maxwell was in a game. He was having a bad game. He started spitting on the floor. Hakeem Olajuwon told that boy to stop spitting on the damn floor. He didn't stop spitting. With them rusty African hand, he reached over there and slapped the dog mess out of Vernon Maxwell. No media said anything about it. Nobody ran to the media like a bunch of damn girls. He took his ass whipping. That's the problem. These men will go snitching. Don't snitch, take your ass whipping. Back in the day, if you had to get it, you just got it. Nobody went and got their gun and had a shootout. See, that's the problem now. They have made, these men ain't nothing but a bunch of prima donnas. They get online, some grown man be in my comment, he all worked up about something I said on the internet. Man, if you don't stop sitting down and TTing, any grown man who gets upset about something you said on the internet shows me what kind, I don't even address you because I know what kind of man you are. If you're upset, go make your own videos, get yourself as worked up as you want to. Why are you in another man's freaking chat getting yourself all worked up about something I said on the damn internet? You'll never see me that worked up. But this is what these metrosexual men, and they'll act like tough guys too. And met a minute of them, and oh my God, I do something. You ain't gonna do a damn thing but talk on the freaking internet. What man gets himself worked? You think my dad or my granddad would have got worked up if somebody said something on the news? Hell no. They be all bent out of shape protecting a politician. You can say what you want to about Donald Trump. I'm gonna threaten to do something to you talking about Donald Trump. What kind of emotional midget are you to get yourself this damn worked up because somebody talk? You would be surprised, shocked how upset they used to get because I talked about Barack Obama. I talked about Joe Biden. I talked about Kamala. I talked about Big Mike, known as Michelle. They was all been out of shape, threatening to kill somebody over a politician who don't give a damn about them. You's a mental midget. Your daddy's a mental midget if he's doing it. Your granddaddy is too. Who gets this upset over some politician? I'm gonna defend him. What's wrong with you? And see, that's why you got a bunch of these people running around in the streets. Matter of fact, I got one who's raised by a single parent. I can show you what I'm talking about right here. This is a prime example of a mental midget. I think he said he's gonna kill all white people for no reason because he's upset with what ICE is doing. Another mental midget. This is a freaking monkeys running around threatening people because he can't get his way. I hope somebody blow your damn brains out, to be honest with you. Where is he at? Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I ain't gonna lie, if I catch your ass at work, shopping, or I'm not gonna mess with the people at school. But if I
First of all, you need to comb that nappy beard, nigga.
catch your ass shopping or at work today, I'm on that. I'm finna get in these streets right now, nigga. If you white and you at work or you shopping, nigga, I swear to God, I'm on that.
See, when somebody busts a cap in your ass because you upset like this, somebody get on here pouring out drinks for you. Oh, they didn't have to shoot him. He said he owned that. Good. I don't care how crazy you look. Nigga, you ain't scaring nobody. I get so sick of these people getting on here thinking they're the only ones that's tough. That's all I got to say. When they bust a cap in you, I'm going to come on and I'm going to celebrate it. I don't care about your homies getting upset too. He said he's on that. He's going to go find some white people. He's going to kill them. See, he was raised by a single mother. I bet you don't know who his daddy is. This is what I'm talking about right here. When you raise a bunch of freaking fools like this who don't know who their daddy is, this is how they act. See, this is a monkey. See, this monkey needs to get his shots. He ain't been vaccinated with stupidity. Stupidity has ruined his brain. This is what I'm talking about. And they think because they get online. All I got to say is that when you're gonna run up on the wrong one, you're gonna get a bunch of hot lead stuck in your body, and all your homies will be upset. This is what happens every time one gets. I know something personally. It didn't happen to us. I told you it was coming. Told you don't go get mad at me. No, I want to go to a nigga funeral. Hell no, he got what he deserved. Stop acting a damn fool. No, I ain't sad. Oh, you think you said no? Don't you talking to the wrong one? I got no sympathy for people who constantly try to inflict violence on somebody because they are mental midgets. Because I'm gonna celebrate when they put some hot lead in you. Guarantee you. You're gonna run up on the wrong one. I don't know why everybody want to be a badass these days. Because he ain't got a job. That's probably living with his grandma. Because his mama put him out. He don't know who his daddy is. But I guarantee his mama probably put him out the house. He over there staying with grandma in grandma's room, making videos, acting like a badass because he don't have a job. Because nobody with a job would be doing this. Nobody with a job is talking about they going around for him to do, I'm upset about something. Nigga, I don't care. I care about you being upset. And Pocahontas, she was in the Congress literally crying. Look at this dumb heifer.
I'm angry because I'm on my way over to vote no on the Republicans' bill to keep funding ICE. Let me tell you just how bad this bill really is. This budget rewards ICE with $10 billion more dollars.
Good.
That is on top of the $75 billion that Republicans gave ICE over the summer.
Okay.
And this budget does nothing to rein in ICE. Nothing. Even after masked federal agents shot and killed another American citizen.
So what?
It does nothing for Alex Preddy. It does nothing for Renee Good. It does nothing for the families and communities across this country.
I mean, it does nothing for Alex Preddy. He's dead. Renee Good, she's dead. What do you mean do something for? They got themselves shot. What do you mean it does nothing for them?
That are being terrorized by Donald Trump's ICE.
Good.
It has no common sense reforms at all. So what else does it do? Does it lower healthcare costs? Does it lower utility costs for families? No. Donald Trump doesn't need another blank check from Congress to keep making life more dangerous and more expensive for American families. I'm not just a no. I'm a hell no.
Oh, Pocahontas. Oh, you upset, Pocahontas. Oh, my God. You done got yourself all bent out of shape. Because she said that she thought she had a little Indian in her. But she said if any little Indians want to volunteer, you can put a little Indian in her. But she said, I'm just going by what she said. Now, here's a video of another one. She designs her own shirt, she says. She's so talented. Ooh, she's talented too. Beautiful way you design these shirts. I'm really impressed, as a matter of fact. What did I do with her? She designed such a beautiful, beautiful shirt. She was so happy about it too. What? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Now that's oh, I forgot. This is the song.
Bros, are they just mad at me? One in a landslide, 47. I had to be. Don't mess with ice.
Don't mess with ice.
Walk up on those guys and see. Just have your papers.
That's right, have your papers. Papers, please, papers.
Dotted and signed police. It's really easy, not very hard. Painted screen and a card. Anyone can stay.
Oh my God. I love AI sometimes. I really do. Because it's killing. These leftists are getting themselves all worked up. Like I said, whenever the leftists are upset, you know for a fact you're on the right track. But they ain't the one I wanted to get. I wanted to get this woman who designed her own shirts. What did I just seen it. Hold on a minute. She thinks she's so talented though. People make me laugh, man. I'm not lying. The left is something. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh yeah. Hold on, man. I'm gonna show. Wait a minute. I want to show you this woman made her shirt first before I show you this other one. Now I showed this one video a while back, but I can't. What the hell did I just do with that damn clip with the shirt? I want to show you this woman who designed her own shirts. Oh man, what did I do with it? Oh wait, is that it? No, it's not it. I'm gonna find it. Oh man, I had so many damn clips here. I thought I labeled it. She designed such beautiful shirts. What in the hell did I do with it? Dang, man. Oh, while I'm doing it, this is a lady who's pretending like her daughter's a baby. Let me let you see that first.
Friends, it's me and Immy here. Rebecca's in the back actually, but this video is about Imogen's dad because a lot of you have been asking, and I did do one video, but I didn't do a good enough job, I guess. So here we go again. First,
yes, that is a doll, and this is the left right here.
Peppermint mocha for both of us. Okay. So Imogen, this is Imogen. IMOGEN. We call her Immy. IMMY. The captions do mess up her name, but I recently found out that I can edit the captions, so I try to do that. Alright. So Imogen was adopted by me, but she does still have a birth dad who she sees because he's good to her, but he can't have her full time. She doesn't have a birth mom, so
I can't take these people, man. It's something serious. This heifer is crazy. She actually did, and she's serious. She's not playing. People try to actually play. She's not playing. That heifer crazy for real. That's a real nut job. But I think I finally found this. Yeah, here's the word with the shirt.
To normalize outfit repeats. As a personal stylist, I highly recommend wearing the same clothes over and over again. Because the more you...
She wants you to wear the same clothes over and over again because this stanky see you next Tuesday don't want to bathe. That's why she want to wear the same clothes over and over again. Girl, if you don't get in that dish or something.
Wear something, the more confident you get when you wear it. And the more confident you are in wearing something, the more clearly you can articulate your style. Okay. And that's when other people can really see what you stand for. So don't be afraid to wear the same thing over and over again because maybe your style has something that needs to be said.
You see that? She's telling you to wear the same thing over and over again. Bet she don't even wash it either. Now I want you to see a video. Now I played this video a while back. But here's a video of this loony. I couldn't take this serious. I really couldn't. And the dude, without even cracking a smile, because this dude pretending to be a woman is upset because he'll never have an abortion. We done lost it, I'm telling you.
Have access to reproductive health.
Now, have you ever had an abortion?
No, I haven't. And, you know, and I'm torn because it's like, you know, I know a lot of women who have gone through abortion, and it's almost like a rite of passage to womanhood.
Right.
And it's like that's something that I'm denied. And
this is not an onion piece. This is not nobody playing like a skit. This is a serious conversation. He's asking this dude with a penis, born with a penis, does he feel bad because he never had an abortion? In other words, like having an abortion brings in real womanhood.
That I will never be able to experience. But it's I mean, definitely not a prerequisite to have an abortion, but it is a rite of passage in certain ways.
Right. So how do you cope with? Have you talked to your therapist about this or anything like that, or are there support communities where other women who aren't able to have an abortion can kind of? Is there a community that you can find solace in?
It is a small one, but it's nothing organized, and it's more of like a one online that you just talk to your friends with. But
can you believe that? you can't make this up. Now, my brother Patrick, who has been saying this at least for the last year, I believe, Brother Patrick, and he just hit us up, and he says in the comments, he says, "Thank you. Your shows are great. Thanks for your dedication and hard work. But you know how serious this situation is. Communists have to be eliminated to save the country. They need to be deported, interned, arrested." Well, that's the sad part, brother. I agree with you. And the problem is, it's probably 60 to 70% of people who work in government, including government workers, are communists. And in order to arrest all of them, some of them will have to arrest themselves and arrest their friends. There's plenty of communists who work at the DOJ and the FBI still. Hell, I think Kaz Patel may be a communist, to be honest with you. Because I don't know how these people can look you right in your face and lie so much. Yes, the country has been overtaken by communists. That is a fact. It's not a hyper statement just to try to sound all hyped up. I firmly believe that the majority of the people who work for the damn government are communists. And it shows by their action, not just because I said so. Their actions speak louder than words, if you ask me. Everything they do, they penalize you, tell you to take, let me get this half off the screen. They penalize you if you don't claim a bunch of stuff when you're doing your taxes. And the sad part about this is that if you don't pay a certain amount of taxes, they can go and take your stuff. But the people who's stealing your money, the people who's giving your money away, these programs have been shipping billions of dollars to other countries who bring in foreigners that's ripping off the taxpayers. Nothing ever happens to them. Because the people who's receiving the money overseas and the people who are coming over here getting all our money through fraud, they couldn't get it without the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers are giving them access to our damn money, and they want you to penalize and tell you to pay your fair share. Mandami over in New York wants you to pay for all the illegals. Gavin Newsom bragged about paying for health care for illegals. I don't want one damn illegal getting any health care. I don't give a damn what happens. They shouldn't be getting our money. There's American citizens over here who don't get free health care. Why are we giving money to a bunch of foreigners? I don't give a damn if you don't think they're illegal. They are illegal. And so we got to keep the fight up. I know, because with God is all things possible. I'm not looking for the government to save me because I already know they corrupt. But the reason we keep seeing these things and they keep seeing the protection is because they know what's happening. And they've been lying about it the whole damn time. Well, I got to get out of here. Stay strong out there. We will do a spiritual broadcast tomorrow, probably at our regular time at 6 o'clock. We missed a couple of Sundays because we need some spiritual food. And Clever come out there looking like a chitlin. Now that's because she's all her stuff down. She's over there with she's naked. No, I'm just kidding. No. Me and Clever uses this oil. Both of us do it because she says it about me. Oh, she don't want me to tell y'all. Okay. But this is very healthy oil that you put on your body. It's good for your skin. It's very healing. That's why I said that. It's very healing. Because I didn't put none on me. I didn't take my baby. I didn't put none on me right now because I didn't want my face glowing when I'm on air. So I don't put none on my face when I get ready to come on air. But I do put it on because I got to nourish my skin until I take care. Now, I do both of them actually. I put this oil and I do a cocoa, but I'm not trying to give you health advice. Now, Clever's the one who told me about the oil, but I like to use cocoa butter too with the oil because it's good for your body. It moisturizes your body, but it's good for, and the oil is good for a healing. It's a certain healing oil. We'll talk about it on the Doc and the Clever show one day because we don't want to give all the information away on this one right here. We'll give it away on that particular show. Now, I will try to get up the video of Clever cooking. It's a great meal, too. And we go from step one. Clever goes when she shows you how to cut the onions up. She put the shrimp, the fish, the potatoes. She even tells you how to season everything. And she makes a roux. I don't even know how to make one myself. But she shows you in the video. I've tried to make some of the stuff that she makes, but I just can't do it. Like Clever showed me point blank how to do this chicken, how to marinate the chicken, how to cook it in the. I tried to do it. It didn't come out like hers came out. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not good at some of the other meals. Now, I can do stuff like spaghetti, some beans and stuff like the meatloaf. I can do all that stuff, breakfast. But Clever go with this. Because she got patience to cook. I just don't have patience to do all that cooking because she likes to mix it, season it, taste it and stuff. It's too many steps for me. I can't do all them damn steps. And you'll see all the steps she go through on the video. I'll show it to you. But there's a lot of steps to it. She makes it look simple. And she always says, well, anybody can do this. Well, no. Because everybody, you got to actually love something. To get good at something, you got to love doing it. And Clever loves to cook. So she's good at cooking because she likes to cook. Me, myself, it's certain things I don't mind cooking. But all this other fancy stuff is not for me. Like one time I was finna do some fish. And she said, you can make your own tartar sauce. Well, I don't want. I'm going to buy some tartar sauce. Not going to make no damn tartar sauce. She likes to make tartar sauce. She be making stuff like, what's that? I think she be making all kind of stuff like I'm not making that. You can make butter. Yeah, buttermilk, all this. I'm not making all that. She be making all this stuff like that. Okay, if you want to be the Black Martha Stewart, that's fine with me. She says my mama's Black Martha Stewart. Mama, you watching? Well, good night out there. She said she didn't say that. Good night out there, Common Sense Nation.